Welcome back to City Line. We are in our final fabulous segment, and with me right now is somebody that she is a presence. She is a force to be reckoned with. Sometimes when I see her walking in Tacoma, I actually see like energy behind her opening up because she's such a vortex of talent. I'm talking about Miss Erin Saragioli. Good morning, my love.
Good morning, Amanda.
You are just bella this morning.
Grazie.
You are still the executive director, the artistic director of Tacoma City Ballet School and faculty. How many years?
35.
Oh my God, and you say that just so easily, like it just kind of happened overnight, and yet I know it did not. This beautiful creature next to you, you always bring us beautiful people. She is Andrea Delgado. What a name. You are a student at Tacoma City Ballet, and you are also in one of the upcoming productions. Welcome to City Line.
Thank you.
We need to do a little shoe cam here. Can you put that foot up for us? And we're going to get that foot. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're going to ask for another smooth move. How many pairs of those do you go through, let's say, in a year?
More than 20 pairs in a year.
Oh, my gosh. That is impressive. Very impressive. Okay, so let's get to the meat of this interview. Let's talk about what's coming up here for Tacoma City Ballet. It was founded 67 years ago by Miss Jan.
Yes.
It continues to be the only classical ballet studio focusing on classical techniques. Tell us about the beginning. And really, when I say beginning, I want to find out when you came in and when you met Miss Jan.
Well, I came 35 years ago.
Yep.
And I came to, Miss Jan had contacted me and asked me to come and accept a position on the faculty. And I did, and I told her that I would only stay for 1 year.
This is truly a good story, Andrea.
And here we are today.
Wow. 34 years later.
34 years later.
Did it go by in a blink of an eye?
It really has. And you know, Miss Jan herself died in 2001.
Yes.
So she's been gone for a long time now.
Yeah, she has. She's been gone for 21 years.
Yeah.
So for 21 of those 35 years, you have been truly at the helm. So now I'm going to jump over to Andrea here, because in that time that you have been working alongside and under the supreme tutelage of this woman, let's talk about some of those life skills that you have learned. What are they?
I've learned hardworking, dedication, and communication, and a lot of teamwork, and family, and respect and discipline, and just caring for others, and just like others just being comfortable around other people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, those are some of the skills that you mentioned, like being comfortable around other people. That is a lifelong skill that some people my age still don't have. It's still difficult for them to work in a team and in a group and to follow directions. And Andrea, how old are you?
I'm 17.
And where do you go to school?
Tacoma School of the Arts.
And you know all this, and you still wear those toe shoes. You are amazing. You are an artist inside and out. So let's find out what you're in here. So Miss Erin, we're going to announce live ballet is back in Tacoma. There are just some things that just don't translate sometimes over the television. And when you have been in the audience and you have seen what your troupe can do, it's hard to go back to television. So now we're back in person. Tell us about the performance of The Haunted Theater.
Well, The Haunted Theater is one of our productions that was especially created to be performed in the black box theater that we have in the Merlino Art Center. So the 6,000 square foot ballroom converts to a black box theater. So we have wings and light booms and, curtains and everything.
Yes.
And the Haunted Theater, these performances are created especially for the children of the community.
Oh, I love
and
that.
So it's about an hour-long production celebrating Halloween. The entire school is decorated, so when you come in, you have all the decor, and they will see 9 snippets of, the witches with the cauldron and the pumpkins and the bats.
Yes.
And the monsters. And so 2 of the productions, 2 of the ballets, the children of the school dance, and then the other ones are performed by the company dancers.
Ooh.
And then at the end, the children in the audience are invited to come up and dance with the dancers in the finale. And that happens. This is going to happen for the first time because we couldn't do it during COVID.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh my gosh, and this picture, I love this.
So there's the pumpkins, picking the pumpkin, that one's called.
Look at that. Oh, I love that. Pumpkins can easily turn into bonbons, can't they?
Yes, and they do in a very short time from now.
Yes, they do. These pictures are magnificent. And I am looking for you, Andrea, in these pictures. But my vision's not the best, but it kind of has a feel of your costume right now.
That is the Ghost Ballet. That's the one that Andrea will be dancing in for this run. Yes.
Andrea, what inspired you to begin dancing at Tacoma City Ballet? Because this is work.
Yeah, it is. What inspired me the most was Misty Copeland. Yeah, she was the first Black female ballerina at ABT, and when I first saw her, I was like, wow, like, colored people can do ballet, so if she can do it, then I will do it too.
That's right.
So that's when I signed up for TCB, and I haven't stopped doing ballet ever since.
And how's Misty doing?
Misty's doing pretty good.
She's doing pretty well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Boy, you picked a great role model.
Thank you.
I happen to admire her myself because
Yes.
she's so transparent about her journey of dancing and the struggles that she's been with. And she even has shown her feet in public because some primas don't have the most beautiful feet. Isn't that right, Miss Erin?
True.
Because that's where all of the pressure happens right there in that tiny little box. So Andrea, let's talk about your role. Miss Erin told us that you are going to be a ghost. First off, who made the costume?
Connie Milton, who was a long time, one of our wardrobe mistresses many years ago, made a whole set of them way before Andrea ever got here and put it on.
Oh, so this dress precedes you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
So we have a wardrobe of over 50,000 costumes that have all been created since Miss Jan started 67 years ago.
Oh my gosh. And I think I have a lot of clothes. That if I got to walk into that costume shop, you would never see me come up for air. I would be done. So what's the most challenging part of the role that you are dancing?
I would say probably just keeping up with the timing on the music, because it's like really hard and it's really hard to focus, but I feel like if I do it more and more, I'll just get used to it.
Yes.
Yes.
I can see that because when you're up there, you're on.
Yep.
So there's no tripping and there's no keeping up with the tempo. Another thing that you do really well, Miss Erin, we're talking about the Nutcracker. Let's talk about that. And let's also shift to Carmina Burana and Pinocchio coming up.
Okay, well, after our black box, the Haunted Theater, we move from our house down to our theatrical home,
Yes.
the Pantages Theater. And so Nutcracker will be having its second weekend again for the first time since 2016.
Oh, and there it is.
Yep.
I wait for this every year.
And so we will be there doing 4 performances, 4 matinees. We have live the Tacoma City Ballet Orchestra.
Nice.
And then we move into February. We are doing Carmina Burana in collaboration with Tacoma Opera. We have PLU Choral Union, and the Vivace Children's Choir, and again, the Tacoma City Ballet Orchestra for Carmina Burana, February 11 and 12 in the theater. And then March
There it
25th
is.
and 26th, we do Pinocchio the Ballet, which had its debut in Federal Way. So this will be the first time Pinocchio takes the stage in Tacoma. So it's a great little family ballet, and it's an original Tacoma City Ballet production.
I love that. Perfect to put it on your calendar. Start now and then just go through the next few months and enjoy the glory that Tacoma City Ballet is. Thank you both so much for being here today. You make it look so easy, but you give us such grace. You give us such poise and such poetry, and I thank you for that because we need that desperately now.
Thank you, Amanda.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. That wraps up another great segment of City Line. It's always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We've given you some really great things to think about, things to do in our great city, so please go out there, be a part of the tapestry, and above all, pay it forward. And when you come back, as always, we'll be waiting for you on the comfy couch right here at City Line. Take care.
You're from the easy, you're from Green Bay, you're from Atlanta, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. You're from the easy, you're from Green Bay, you're from Atlanta, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Yeah, Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home. Place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Alright, you're from the East Coast. Alright, you're from the West. Alright, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best. Alright, you're from the East Coast. Alright, you're from the West. Alright, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best. Hey, Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines